If you couldn't already tell by now, I have a certain fascination with YouTube and YouTubers from the 2010s, and looking back at how they got as popular as they did, and how eventually it all managed to collapse in on itself. The same way that people are interested in celebrities that fell off, I am with YouTubers. How could I not be? I grew up with a lot of these people, and whether I liked their content or not, they were always around, and I got to see firsthand how they grew to become superstars. Some creators from this era more than deserved their fame, while others, in my opinion, really didn't. I've already gone into great detail on creators who I feel wholeheartedly deserve all the love and recognition that they've received, and some who I felt the complete opposite about. But there was always one creator who more than any other drove me insane. One I found so unbearably annoying, unfunny, and unpleasant. A creator who I disliked more than Leafy, Logan Paul, Keemstar, and pretty much everyone else. You read the title, you already know I'm talking about this guy, RiceGum. You know the drill by now, so I'm not going to waste your time. Let's start by taking a look back at how RiceGum first started out on YouTube and how he would eventually grow to his peak in the late 2010s. Hey, real quick, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 30k subs by the end of the year, and with your help, I know we can do it. Thanks. RiceGum, like so many others, started his channel in 2012 at the age of 16, and focused primarily around gaming, specifically making Call of Duty videos. None of his original Call of Duty videos, save for one, are still up on his channel. It's also pretty difficult to find pretty much any re-uploads. So it seems for the time being that this early stage of RiceGum's content is more or less lost to time.
Oh no! Anyway.
From what I can gather from this one video still available, his style was just general commentary style videos about Call of Duty at the time. Funny enough, the comments on this video were basically all stating that this may unironically be RiceGum's best video, and yeah, I'm kind of inclined to agree. After a while, RiceGum decided to switch up his style, realizing that his COD videos simply weren't performing the way he wanted them to. By around 2015, he opted to fully switch to a new style, focusing mainly on reaction comedy content. This was typically him just finding some kind of wacky video and then insulting everything about it and everyone in it. The main series in particular that really bolstered his numbers was These Kids Must Be Stopped, which was him mainly reacting to and making fun of young creators on Musical.ly, which is TikTok nowadays. Off the top of my head, I can remember just how massive his video surrounding Lil Tay was. I'm not going to break it down or anything, but this beef in particular really pumped his numbers up back then. A lot of this was done alongside streaming, which was another huge avenue he pursued. Eventually, another huge part of his brand would be formed around 2017 when he started to release diss tracks. In particular, It's Every Night Sis, which was a direct parody and jab at Jake Paul's own song, It's Everyday Bro. The fact of the matter is, RiceGum sorta became an overnight success. His general attitude and energy level resonated with a lot of people, and combine that with some truly horrendous clickbait thumbnails and titles. Seriously though, just look at a few of these. My channel would literally be sent into the shadow realm if I tried some of this nowadays. His views and sub count skyrocketed. For reference, he went from 50,000 subscribers in December of 2015 to a whopping 1 million by April of 2016. Those are some truly staggering numbers. So just like that, RiceGum went from a decently sized small creator making clickbaity nothing burger videos to one of the top creators in 4 months. Fast forward just 1 year later, around the time of his diss tracks coming out, and he had already hit 10 million subscribers, making him, at the time, one of the fastest growing creators the platform has ever seen. And that begs the question, did he deserve it? I mean, that's a subjective opinion, but how could you honestly look at this guy, the stuff he was making, and the way he acted, and think that this kind of profit and success was warranted?
I told this dude no, I don't want it, and then I was drunk, and then yeah, and so that's why I don't really count that. But
what, he raped you? Oh fuck! No, but did it feel good though? Damn. So guys, if you want to rape her, she won't sue you. So
who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
I understand fully that RiceGum's content was not made for me or the people around my age at the time. I was 16 when he really hit his peak, and while there were definitely some people my age who really liked him, I was just not one of them. RiceGum's niche was always aimed at the edgy 12-year-old. He would constantly flex his wealth in a way that only kids find inspiring and adults find egotistical. Kids also found his beef to be cool and real, when in reality, aside from a few exceptions, it was neither of those things. My opinion on him may interest some of you, but my opinion of him alone isn't what caused him to vanish off the face of YouTube, despite how much I may have wanted it to back in the day. No, RiceGum himself was, of course, the mastermind behind his own downfall. RiceGum decided to make just about as many mistakes as he possibly could, all without ever really trying to make up for them. Here's a brief look at just some of the messed up stuff RiceGum thought was okay to say or do.
I got you a little something today. Oh, here you go, bro. Yeah. Can't just sit there and look like a bitch. I grab her phone, smash her phone, and run away. I didn't beat her ass.
Wow, what a class act guy. Needless to say, constantly doing stuff like this started to affect his general popularity a bit, and combine that with the fact that the kind of content he was making, such as diss tracks and drama videos, started to lose steam among the internet at the time, he began to feel a natural decline from that as well. He also received a good amount of backlash for promoting a loot box gambling site, something that his primary audience of children would be easy victims for. His response to the backlash being, and I quote, "I'm sorry, but I got paid. Just icing on the cake." On top of all of that, RiceGum decided to needlessly paint an enormous target on his back by more or less directly asking iDubbbz to make a content cop about him, which he did eventually do, where much like his video targeting Leafy is here, he just destroyed every aspect of him. I don't think RiceGum got the clout he was really hoping for from this beef that he tried to fabricate. iDubbbz never really kept beef going back in the day. He would kinda just destroy you, maybe bring you up in one more video, and get on with his life, typically not giving the other creator the satisfaction of a long, drawn-out feud that could make them any profit. All of those things and more began to lead to a slow, creeping burnout for RiceGum. What makes the case of RiceGum's disappearance interesting is that, yeah, he did face backlash here and there, lost some subs, got into a lot of drama, and was starting to grow stale, even to his diehard fans. But he didn't exactly get chased off the platform. I can't say if it was burnout, fear of slowly becoming irrelevant, refusal to grow and change his content, or what, but RiceGum sort of just stopped uploading. His uploads became far more sparse, and while he was still getting pretty good views by his standards, I mean these are life-changing views to me and many others, he eventually decided that he simply didn't want to continue. Unless he himself comes back and explains his absence, we'll never really know what happened to him. He did stream a little bit after he stopped uploading, and he actually briefly came back about 2 years ago for one upload announcing the birth of his daughter. But that's been it. For the most part, right around July of 2020, he simply vanished. Some people may think I'm just hating to hate, because a lot of people did truly like his content, and frankly, I don't care. Sometimes I just want to vent about a creator I never really liked. I don't care at all. I never liked him, his humor, brand, personality, content, anything. This kind of person has always and will always be my least favorite kind of person. The wannabe cool douchebag attitude that worked for him then eventually started going out of style, and I think he knew that. Instead of adapting, growing, or changing, he took his money, abandoned his fans, and vanished. Until next time, I'm sirsurgenor, and I really hope you enjoyed. Peace.